And he's been doing such a good job. I really want to see how he plays this match. If he can keep his distance and really utilize his top, it'll be able to allow him to rack up some damage, and R.O.B gets very good kills with his aerials.
Yeah, R.O.B's one of those characters that once you're at a certain percent, you start becoming really afraid.
Yeah, those follow-up combos, he really has them down. It's great. He's not intimidated by the fact that iPunchKidsz has been really putting in work today. He's just playing his game, being smart, and he looks very calm.
Sneez has a very good defensive game, I've noticed. He shields well, he spot dodges well, he's very difficult to combo. So despite the fact that he's large, iPunchKidsz is going to have to really put a lot of focus onto keeping those combos working.
Very true. Right now it looks like it's a fairly even game. He's keeping his distance because he knows that if Lucario comes in...
Sorry about the audio technicalities.
Very hard.
I can tell that iPunchKidsz is kind of feeling out the matchup. This is a player he's never played before, being that he's a Southern California resident. So he's probably gonna want to figure out the R.O.B matchup a little bit. He's gonna want to figure out how NorCal plays a bit. He's had a lot of opportunities, but if you've never played a character before, if you've never played a person before, not everybody plays the character the same way.
Right.
So the first match will often be a little bit slow on that. That was a fantastic
great move by Sneez. What I really like about Sneez's play is that he knows when to be offensive and when to be defensive.
Absolutely.
He moves in and out, knowing that...
Jeez, this combo.
Okay.
iPunchKidsz really knows how to keep the pressure up.
Yeah, definitely.
R.O.B's definitely got good recovery, but if you can keep him off the stage, his recovery gets progressively worse the longer you keep him off the stage.
Yeah, at this point, I think iPunchKidsz is figuring things out a little bit better, but Sneez is still playing his defensive game, being very smart, and just zoning him out with his laser as well as his top.
Yeah, he knows how to get his lasers right in the moment where they're going to hit. They don't really apply a lot of pressure, but they do rack up percent.
True. Oh, now that iPunchKidsz has the opportunity to get in, he's applying as much pressure and damage as he can.
Again, Sneez has that down smash for defense.
It looks like iPunchKidsz is feeling a lot more comfortable, and he's applying more pressure now, going, okay, I know when I can attack you, I know when I'm going to get hit, and when I can get away with this.
He's definitely the aggressor in this match now. But he's still keeping his distance. He's actually giving Sneez a little bit of time to approach, and it looks like Sneez isn't taking it. Now he is, and it was actually a successful approach.
Well, at this point, they're just kind of dancing around each other. They really don't want to be the first person to act when the other gets in, because as you can see, you get punished for it.
Yeah, that was great news. Oh, that was a fantastic laser. Although Lucario is tricky to edge guard because Suppy is so unpredictable. With
True.
a good player like iPunchKidsz, you never know exactly how he's going to be recovering.
Very true. And now he's playing a very slow, patient game, and it's working out for him. He's now up a couple stocks. He knows that he can just raise up the percent, get a strong side B, or maybe get a back air or up air. Oh, what a great nair placed by Sneez, bringing it to 2 stocks to 1.
Sneez is absolutely punishing him every time iPunchKidsz makes a mistake. Unfortunately for Sneez, Punch isn't making all that many mistakes. That was a great combo.
Yeah, at this point, he knows that he can just play his game. He can go in on him, he can apply some pressure, and just finish it off. Yeah. I like how patiently Sneez took it. I like that he didn't really lose his composure. He was just playing his game. And iPunchKidsz just adapted to that defensive style. He was like, I have to be patient and wait for the moment where I can be aggressive.
Yeah, I wouldn't be too surprised if this second game doesn't start off quite so close now that iPunchKidsz seems to have felt out Sneez's defensive line. Although if Sneez mixes it up, that could really throw a wrench into his plans, especially on a stage that he's comfortable with.
True. On a stage like this, lasers are going to work
Absolutely.
like a dream.
Yeah, actually, R.O.B has a lot of tools to really hold the mid to long range advantage here.
Yes.
Lucario can no longer approach from a platform, and the lasers and the gyros are going to really force him to be very careful with his approach.
Sneez is being much more aggressive on this.
Yeah, it's like I said, as soon as Sneez adapts.
And I really enjoyed it. He's like, okay, that style didn't work. I have to modify how I'm going to play.
Absolutely.
He has to now gauge when it's a good time to go in and go out because he's playing in this new style. But he's definitely working out a lot better than he was in the last stock. Getting a couple of moonwalks out there and a strong back air to close out the stock.
All right. So let's see if Rob can get back that pressure that he had at the beginning of the match.
Well, Sneez is still trying to just keep the zone, put on a little bit more damage. He knows that he can kill him with a nair, or maybe even a forward air, at about 120. So just rack up that damage, try and play it as safe as he can. Rob's pretty safe when he's recovering, so he can still act out of those up Bs.
Definitely seems like Rob's having a hard time following up the combos after a high percent though.
Yes. At this point, it's like, I think he has to rely a little bit more on grabs.
I agree.
Because Rob's down throw still leads into up air at higher percents.
Yeah, unfortunately for Rob, iPunchKidsz is the kind of player that you can just land those random nairs on very often.
Right, he's getting punished for those actions.
Once.
Playing at this pace is giving Sneez a lot more time to think, but I think that what's really going on at this point is iPunchKidsz knows too well when Sneez is actually going to be attacking or when he's going to be defending. And he's capitalizing on that and also capitalizing on Sneez's mistakes.
That was a fantastic combo. Oh my god.
Oh!
Is he going to make it back?
Oh no.
Man, if he had made it back from that, that would have been, 85% off the stand.
I think he was going to go for a side B spike.
That looked like it, but he just didn't quite make it in time.
But he did get a lot of percent. He didn't really have a stock to throw away, but he's playing it very confidently. And that's going to make it so that SD didn't mean anything.
Absolutely. And hey, it made it more fun for us.
Very true. That was a great combo. Sneez is moving around a bit smarter, trying to predict what iPunchKidsz is going to do next, especially in the air. I really like its adaptability. I think it's just a matter of experience right now.
I really feel like we're watching this match of two players that are like constantly adapting and changing their styles on the fly in the middle of a match. That really shows that a player is experienced and they know what they're doing.
Very true.
And it's not like you can describe their technical skill either. They're both landing their L cancels quite consistently. They're both following up the combos, particularly at the lower percents.
Oh, great nair. And now, Sneez is in the lead. How he plays right now is really going to define how this match goes.
I've been summoned, excuse me.
Alright guys, so, yep, there goes the up air, but he's not dying. Even at 168, very high percent. He's laying down a lot of good damage, but iPunchKidsz tries to charge up a little bit of aura, and it's now behind only by about 50%, which is not that much for Lucario. So, at this point, I think that iPunchKidsz is really going to go on the offensive, try and tack up that damage, get him into the air, try and do those really snazzy combos he's been doing. But Sneez is zoning him out fairly well. He's playing around iPunchKidsz and not letting him get any drastic hits in. Ooh, going on the offensive off stage as well. Really smart move. Playing with the top. And a great nair!
Is the gyro, by the way?
The gyro. Oh.
Get it right, David.
So, it is now 1-1 in this match. Sneez looking like a dark horse. Sneez, like I said, is a new player and is really impressive with his level of adaptation. That's what...
First was...
Oh, PS2.
It was PS2 first.
Alright guys, we're going into the third match. This is very impressive as a first match. I believe Sneez is a second seed and iPunchKidsz is first. So even in the first round of this crazy bracket, we have some very high caliber players playing a great match. Percents are fairly matched, but iPunchKidsz is in the lead with a very strong combo. He's taking the gyro and really pushing back, making it so that Sneez doesn't have that defensive wall anymore, making it more difficult for iPunchKidsz to approach. He's really using his little dash to figure out when and when not Sneez is going to attack. Oh, great charge forward smash. Cancel it into a taunt, just so he can charge a little bit more of his aura. If you look at him, he has a rhythm going right now. It looks like iPunchKidsz is in the zone. He's really in his comfort zone right now. He's playing to a rhythm. The match is going at the pace that he wants it to go, and Sneez is kind of falling into that. But if he can get some strong hits and make that pressure be the demise of iPunchKidsz, he can probably close out this stock and put on some early percent. So yeah, he keeps getting that gyro, and that's making it really difficult for Sneez to get back in because gyro is a good wall. But with these falling nairs he keeps getting, it's amazing. He's showing some good play here.
No, the mic's off. Just go find him. He's right there. He's standing with the beats.
Okay, so at this point,
Standing with the beats right up there.
Sneez is down a stock. The percents aren't too bad. He did come back last time, and he has the potential to do it again. So far, they're still playing that dance around game like in the first match of their set. They had a tough time trying to figure each other out, and now Sneez is putting the pressure on. This is where the game changed in the second match. If he can continue to play this way, mess up the rhythm of iPunchKidsz, and really put on some smart pressure, we're going to see a whole new match come out here. He might even win it. iPunchKidsz is still never to be counted out because he's been playing so well today. And I believe he only got 3 hours of sleep, just to show you how good this guy is. Great gyro throw into the laser, tacking off some more percent. Oh, and a critical error by iPunchKidsz.
Sports back. We need sports back.
What's going on, DC?
Sneez is a little bit of high percent. Marcus is joining us to commentate this match.
What's going on, everybody?
So right now, Sneez is really trying to bring it back. He's playing the momentum of the match switches back and forth so often, but Sneez is really good at coming back on that second or last stock.
Indeed, just like you said, the momentum's already shifted back for Helix right now. He's still in a little bit of a deficit, but he can definitely make it back if he plays his cards right for this last stock.
iPunchKidsz definitely has a strong last stock. He knows that he could go to losers in this match if he doesn't play it right. So Sneez is being a little bit more offensive, knowing he's going to close out the stock. Great laser, and he had no aura charge. It is down to the last stock. iPunchKidsz versus Sneez right now. 8% tacked on Sneez.
Really strong laser play by Sneez. Often not something you see very common. You see a R.O.B in tournament, but whenever you see him, they know exactly what they're doing. Demonstrated perfectly by that laser play, going into a regrab with the up smash.
Great up smash there. And Sneez is now playing completely different than he has this entire game. He is playing super offensive, putting everything out there, completely changing the way that he was playing before so that iPunchKidsz doesn't know what to do.
Very smart.
If he can keep this pressure on him and tack on a bit more damage, he can close out this stock at about 110 with a well-placed nair. Oh, great forward smash. Goes for the down smash.
Goes to the start of the combo. No, leads him to reset in the air.
One of the biggest issues right now is that iPunchKidsz does not have an aura charge, and his combos are not going to be as strong. I think that Sneez really needs to keep the pressure on iPunchKidsz.
Oh, yeah!
But he got the spike side B as soon as he got an aura charge. An extremely close match. Very impressive from both parties there.
Very excited iPunchKidsz. With that victory roar.
SoCal looking kind of scary right now.
SoCal's looking kind of scared right now.
Yeah, okay, exactly. Kind of scared.
No, there's some sleepers. There's some sleepers in NorCal.
That was scary.
At this point, we got Disco Money over here. That was crazy. Sneez is just an up-and-coming R.O.B who played really well. His adaptation was insane. The way that he changed his style from being defensive and patient to just all-out aggressive. I feel like if he would have went in at the end and not given iPunchKidsz the time to kind of collect his composure, he probably could have won that match.
Probably, man.